If you're new to this channel, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you're already a part of the Boss Buddy community, welcome. Welcome back, you guys. So tonight we are still working on floral arrangements. I've already uploaded one video. It's been a little slow uploading, so I don't know if you guys have gotten it already. But nevertheless, we're going to move on with our second video for the, well, actually, this will be the third video for today, okay? So hopefully they're all uploading as scheduled. If not, you will get them probably Monday morning, okay? So here we are using the 25-cent flowers that we purchased from Dollar General. And I'm also using one of the 25-cent vases that I got. And this one was originally $10, okay? Remember, if you guys should happen to find any of these items still in your Dollar General stores, they have now pennied out and you are able to purchase them for 1 penny, okay? These flowers are still in some stores. I just got some last week. A lot of times they're just mixed in with the other flowers. You just have to look on the tag. And on the tag of these flowers will read F21, okay? If you see any of these flowers with F21 on them, they have already pennied out. So make sure you grab one and grab them all. Y'all know my favorite saying, clear the shelves, okay? So we're just going to start to design, and we're going to just start putting in flowers throughout this arrangement. Always remember to keep your items balanced. Whatever you do to one side, try to do to the other side, okay? So we're just going to go in and put these pink flowers in one by one. We're putting a little bit of hot glue on the end of the stem so that we can make sure that the arrangement is stable. If you're going to be selling it or gifting it away, you want to make sure that there is stability in your arrangement, okay? If you're just making it for at home and you're not going to be moving it around, then it would be okay not to use glue because it's actually not going to go anywhere. But just for safety measures, if you're selling, make sure all of your items are always stable. And that's also dealing with gift basket arranging as well, okay? Even though some of you all are using shrink wrap, still make sure that you are putting tape on the items, clear, transparent tape on the items, so that even if the shrink wrap moves, because sometimes when air and humidity get on the bags, the shrink wrap will start to loosen up a little bit, and you don't want your items to fall all over the place. So still, even though you're shrink wrapping, make sure that you put a little bit of tape on each item and tape it one item to the other, okay? That'll keep things transitioned and keep it from transitioning and moving out of place. And I didn't realize till I got started with this one that I do not have another balloon. So we're gonna actually just make this arrangement without the balloon, or I'll get some later on and add it into the arrangement. Oh, burning myself. Y'all make sure you be careful when you're using hot glue, because it will burn you. Yes, it will. I think I need to put a little bit of glue. I normally don't put it on the styrofoam, but this one isn't sticking that well, so I want to make sure that I put some on this one. And of course, you don't have to use the same colors or the same flowers that I'm using. I'm just using these because I already have them. But you can, if you didn't get a chance to get some of the awesome discounts at Dollar General, then you can definitely go to Dollar Tree or any other store that you know that sell flowers that are reasonable. I really like these from Dollar General because of the simple fact is that they are very full, and everybody know when you buy things from the Dollar Tree, they're not always the greatest quality, okay? It's enough to get by, but if you want something full and don't want to have to buy so many different floral bushes, you know, it's kind of best to get them from another store if you can, okay? If you can't, do what you can and do what you must. There's no right and wrong ways to creativity. I'm going to keep saying that, okay? No right ways, no wrong ways. Just because I do it this way and you do it that way, it does not make it right or wrong, okay? I'm here as your teacher just to offer you suggestions and tell you what's worked best for me over the last 25 years that I've done gift baskets. Okay, that one don't want to go in right there. Okay. So what we're doing is creating floor arrangements, but also adding candy, snacks, and bears into it. A lot of people do candy bouquets, and I like to do them as well, but I like to add a twist to them so that they don't look like everyone else's. And everyone else's is actually nothing wrong with it, but I just always like to add an extra spin to my gifts if possible, okay? So that's what we're doing tonight, is we're doing, what did I do with my, oh, here we go, my glue sticks. That's what we're doing tonight, making flower bouquets with candy. So I guess you could call it a candy floor bouquet, or whatever you decide to call it. Okay, so I'm just throwing my glue sticks in a trash can like I don't need them. We're not gonna do that, y'all. We don't have nothing to waste around here. No, ma'am, we don't. Okay. We're going to add maybe one more. We'll see once we get it in there if it's going to be more than one or not. I play things by ear. Or by eye, should I say. Once I look at it and see whether I like it or I feel like I need to add something to it. And I always like to make sure my gifts are nice and full. If you don't have a lot of flowers, you can always use the greenery that's left over on the arrangements. Just simply keep the leftover greenery from arrangements that you're using. When you cut the stems off, it's always, what normally is, some extra stems. So we're going to go in and fill it in. And like I said, if you don't have a whole lot of flowers, you can use the greenery to fill it in. And that way you won't have to use so much or so many flowers, okay? That'll help you save some money as well. So we're just going to go in and fill it in certain spots. And then we'll start to add our candy and different things that we're going to add. And believe it or not, I don't really know what I'm going to add until I add it. That's how I operate and how I work. I just go as I go. Design as I go. And I want to put another flower right in there. Okay, so I think we have the flowers about where I want them at. Let's put a little bit of greenery in there to cover that gap. See what piece I want to use. Let's use this piece here. Pull this out just a little bit. Looking back to make sure you all are able to see. Okay, so when I turn it around, it looks nice and full everywhere. Always go back in and clean up and make sure your glue is out. And this right here is giving me a hard time. This styrofoam and glue does not adhere well. The glue doesn't adhere to the styrofoam well at all. And I want to make sure that it does not shift and move around. When I get ready to move it from my location to my sales location and from the sales location to the owner, I want to make sure that it is stable, okay? All right, and there we have that. And I believe we're gonna add this cute little bear here. Let's take all the tags off. Gonna use the same skewers that we use for to put the candy on, okay? I'll put a little bit of glue up here and just firmly press it on his back or her back. We don't know if it's a him or her, do we? Just firmly press it up there. Stick that right in the middle and let him rest right there on top. Okay, that's cute already. We're gonna get our candy bars. We're gonna go in for these candy bars. They're so light, I'm just gonna actually use tape, and I don't want to put glue on these. If you do, it's okay. Just put a little small dab. Of course, you don't want your chocolate to melt from the hot glue. And when I put these in, I always like to go in at an angle. Maybe next video we'll try to have these pre-done. If I do another one with the candy, we'll try to have these already done. But I like to kind of do things on camera so that you can see, because we can't always assume that people know what to do, okay? Sometimes I think as a crafter or a teacher of crafts, sometimes I forget that, you know, not everybody knows everything about crafting. So you can't always assume that people know. So sometimes it's good to actually put it on video instead of doing it prior to. We're gonna go right behind. And again, we got the balance going on. Whatever we do to one side, we want to do to the other side. So it don't just look like we just threw it together, y'all. We want it to look better than the ones that they even have at Walmart. Or wherever you may see candy bouquets. And I know I've seen them at Walmart. We want to give Walmart a run for their money. And you got to play around till you find the right spot to put it in. Because keep in mind, you have flowers in here. And sometimes the leaves from the flower will keep you from sticking it where you need to. Just play around with it until you get it where you need it to be. All right. I'm going to do a few more candy bars. And I told everyone on my previous video with the candy bouquet, candy and flower bouquet, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, I did mention that I got this candy from Dollar General and not Dollar Tree, okay? It's $1 at Dollar General versus $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Save those quarters, nickels, and dime whenever you can, boss ladies. I know some people say it don't make that much of a difference, but I'm going to keep saying that it does. When you do this for a living and you're trying to save money and make money, it's smart to get things from places that are cheaper, especially in my town. Everywhere there's a Dollar Tree, normally a Dollar General is close by. So it's not like you're going out of the way to go to a Dollar Tree. I mean, to go to a Dollar General. I think that is so stinky cute. I'm definitely going to get some balloons. Not some balloons, but a balloon to go in here. I think that just knocks it out the park when you put the little stick balloons in here. So we're going to stick some of the styrofoam hearts in here from Dollar Tree as well. I think that is so cute and adds a different twist to just a regular flower, just a regular candy bouquets. And I mean, I can do so many things. I was debating whether I wanted to put this around here. I don't think that I will. I think I'm gonna kind of leave this vase like it is, being that it already has a texture going on with it. It's probably gonna be hard to get that type of glue to stick to that, okay? So we definitely don't want to chance that coming off. And yeah, I know I can use E600 and some other glues as well, but I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it simple, boss buddies. Here is another 25-cent box of candy. If you should find it now, it's going to be a penny at Dollar General. And I'm just going to go in and make that a little feminine and put a pink bow up there. A pink heart, rather. It already has a blue heart, a blue ribbon. I want to put a little pink heart up there just to kind of feminize it a little bit. Okay, and again, we're going to use one of our platters that I paid 25 cents for. And I'm going to go right up under the bottom. I'd be so scared, y'all, to put this glue on this glass. I know it's not that hot, but I just be so scared. I'd be so scared, like, if it cracked in my face or in my hands. So that's why I guess E600 would probably be better for something like that. But if you put E600 up here, it's definitely not going to come off, okay? And I always like to leave the option if I'm making a unbasket or these arrangements on the platters. I like to make sure that the individual is able to take the item off if they so desire. They may want to keep this up there, I don't know. But it definitely would need E600 if it's not going to be moved, okay? But even I see now that this isn't sticking because of the type of glue that it is. So I may decide to put E600 up here off camera, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the completed design. I'm going to put this candy here. I'm going to put a little dab of glue up here and just kind of have it sitting up to the side like this. Let's go ahead and do that while we're on camera. You can add different things. The one that I just put, the video I just posted, I did put a candle here right beside it. And I may possibly do that for this one. Let me put it up here and see if I like it or not. Sometimes even after I make a video, I go back and add different things that I might see that it needs after a video. These are just the little scatter hearts that I get from Dollar Tree. Just put a little bit of glue on the back of them and put them wherever you so desire. I'm gonna make this one 2-dimensional. Put a red one and a pink one. I think it looks cute up there, so I may keep the candle up there. Now let's go in and use some of our hearts. This is something I got from a Dollar Tree haul. And we're just gonna use a few of these up there in this arrangement. Put a little bit of glue on the back of your skewer. Still like to come back with tape just to reinforce. Okay. Again, we're gonna go in at an angle and look for a opening. Okay. There we have one, and we're gonna go in on the other side. And this time we're gonna use red and white instead of pink, red, and white. We're gonna use this one. clear tape for reinforcement. I think that's so cute. You can go in and add a few more picks if you like. And I bet you I don't have any more red. All I have is pink. And it's gonna drive me crazy. Because if I got red on one side and pink on the other side, it's gonna, I think that's a form of OCD, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's cute, guys. And like I said, I'd probably keep this candle down here, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the completed design. And I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And make sure that you share. I really do appreciate it. All right, guys, until the next video. Bye-bye.